Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for June 24th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. Hello, I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is, I nurture everything that expands my true essence. And today, we begin the day finishing up that T-square energy that we felt so strongly on Sunday, today, as I record it, but the first aspect of the day is Venus square Neptune. So I feel like these energies together can be very supportive and helpful of each other. Venus in Gemini, Neptune in Pisces. To me, if you can get past the resistance of the square energy, this is a call towards beauty. This is a call towards art. This is a call towards letting your life be art wherever it's at. Whether your art is sloth still life right now, or plant still life, or or if it's like Picasso or whatever. Try to see what's going on right now in your life as art. There's a quote by Don Miguel Ruiz, which I wish I had looked up beforehand, but basically, like, it is our job to be the artists and let our lives be the masterpiece, is basically the essence. Is that a frog on the window again? I think the frog is back. So frog medicine is working us again right now, bringing that healing, which is funny because I actually have the healing card. And I think that's the thing. Right now, these energies are so intense. As we build to the eclipse, finishing up Moon in Pisces through the day, we have Mercury in its shadow period in the sign of Cancer. So we're definitely getting heavy water lessons. Frog, right? Heavy lessons around emotions, heavy lessons around our intuition, heavy lessons from the past between that Pisces energy, that Neptune energy, and the Cancer energy, bringing up past life energies, bringing up ancestral energies. We're processing so much. So that's why I said still life of sloth. Somebody asked me today, like, why does it feel so heavy? I really do feel like these eclipse energies, they go so deep. And they really are bringing up some deep ancestral stuff to be processed. Me today, like, I slept a good portion of the day. And I know that this happens when I need to be knocked out for my own healing, but also when I'm processing a lot of energy. So be aware, this heaviness is part of the processing of this energy. Try to let it be your art. Try to let your life be the art of this moment, this heaviness, or whatever else it is that you're feeling. Don't feel that it affects your worth, because really what you're doing, the universe is like, thank you. Thank you for your willingness to be. Thank you for your willingness to feel. Thank you for your willingness to experience these energies that you're experiencing at these times. So, as we move on through the day, we're going to have the moon finishing up in Pisces, like I said, and the moon's going to be meeting up with, brain fart, Pluto. Like, what is this symbol on my page? It's going to be meeting up with Pluto. Pluto, Mars, and Mercury. So Mars and Mercury, we've got going on in Cancer. So again, these are very deep, watery energies. Moon in Pisces can bring the unknown. It can bring past life energies, like I said. And I do feel like this eclipse that we're building to in Cancer is bringing up a lot of ancestral stuff. So whether it's your past life in your ancestry or past lives and other energies that are meeting up with ancestral lessons that are going on, there's such depth right now. Be willing to show up. Listen to your intuition. What do you need? What energy do you need to nurture yourself to help you honor where you're at, to help you honor this artistic process of processing? Moon connecting to Mars. Anytime the moon and Mars connect, it's always a very interesting energy, because Mars does want to, like, get a move on. Like, come on, let's do things. Even Mars in Cancer, which is like, rolling down the river. It still wants to get the move on. But Moon in Pisces is like, it's going to take as long as it takes to get there. what is that song? Queen Mary. That keeps popping into my head, that song. So just allow it to take the time that it takes to get these lessons in and through your soul. I mean, the cards I got are so interesting. I have the Rebirth card, and I feel like this is kind of the process we're all in. But we're undoing a lot of conditioning in order to get through the rebirth process. And this involves completing some things and bringing that strong healing essence. And this healing card is the King of Water, the King of Cups. Excuse me. King of Cups. So this is saying, hey, there is some deep process that needs to be felt in and through this in order to complete, in order to get through the rebirth, in order to get through the conditioning. Oh my God, what was it? I read a quote by Dr. Morse. He's one of my favorite natural doctors. And it basically says, what you repress now, what you suppress now, is going to be your hell later. So that's what we're working through. We've been taught to suppress, so no shame about that suppression. But this is not the time to suppress, especially as the moon connects, like I said, to Mars, to Mercury in Cancer, and as we build into this eclipse. So next connection is that moon in Pisces connecting to Mercury in Cancer. And we do have Mercury in this shadow period. Yes. That's our neighbor's cat, Midnight, and she has much to say. She's actually a Cancer. Let's see, she just climbed up. Looking out. Yeah. So much to say. You must listen to, process these energies, honor those feelings that you have coming up. Use your consciousness. We just spent a month, in the time of Gemini. Use your consciousness to help you process through these energies as it comes up. It may not necessarily make sense. That's okay. Be still with it. The sense will come, what you need to know will come through eventually, even if it doesn't right now. Going back, moon connecting to Pluto. I feel like that has to do with this rebirth energy. To me, it's making that choice. Pluto is currently in Capricorn, and Capricorn's the sign of the second eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse that we're going to have on the 16th of July. With Saturn and Pluto and the South Node moving through Capricorn, we have to make different choices, because the choices that we've made have resulted in a lot of suffering, because we're not being true to our humanity. We're not being true to the softness at our core. And so we have to utilize these energies now to allow ourselves to soften. And so I feel like that this moon in Pisces is showing that Capricorn energy with Pluto, that Pluto connection at 22 degrees, that master level degree, how to soften. Soften into this, melt into this. Like I said, let this be your art. Let yourself be the artist. Let yourself be the creator in and through this energy, as Kidney says over there. Definite agreement. Maybe she's wanting to take over Lala's position as, as a cat reporter on the spot. And like I said, as a Cancer, it's about to be her birthday very soon. As a Cancer, she has a lot to say about all these feelings. All right, so with that, I leave you here. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for that. Besides that, take a second. What are you grateful for? When you feel the heaviness coming in and it feels like too much to bear, keep returning to that, because that does light you up from the inside out and helps you create more of that good that will keep us buoyant through these watery energies. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.